and getting in as well.
I wouldn't like to fight me with you. And even boxers themselves, how many people actually make it? 1%. But I believe I'm in the 1%, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring tonight, Cully.
I train twice a day, 6 days a week. I've been doing this for 20 years now. I'm in the best hand in the world with Pete Taylor as well, so.
This is where the nickname comes from now. Everybody says I'm hard work. I feel like things should be done to a certain standard, and if they're not done that way, then I'm not happy. But maybe that is being a diva, is it? But
Cully! Gary is long, dangling and dangerous for a southpaw. Wait, oh, there we go. Here we go. Yeah, it's the big things, you know, man. He's ready for titles now.
Jamie, you're a proud Belfast man, so just assess the rise of the big-time boxing in this city over the last couple of years and how much bigger it can get this year in 2020.
I think last year was stalled out very high with two big fights and numerous fights in the Ulster Hall. We're trying to build the place into a little cauldron in Belfast, and we're doing that there. It's a big card. These are big fights. All four of these main event here fights are very, very good. And then Joe Fitzpatrick against Gary Cully. I have to commend both lads for taking this fight. They could have had easy nights, easy what done what they want, build on their both shows, built the career up to whatever 20 and whatever they wanted to do. But they choose to put both undefeated records on the line early in their career, taking a big risk, showing their true fighting men. The fight was easy to get made because both fighters really wanted it. Both of them have their careers on the line, I believe, with this fight. Joe Fitzpatrick against Gary Cully.
Face to face,
maybe a quick one. Maybe probably walk out here in front or something like that.
try and see if we can get in early in the morning for a check weight on that scale.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to. Yeah, the A side, as you said, like, you know, there's
Little things, yeah.
It's a fight that we both didn't have to take at this stage of our careers. We could have built up for another 5-6 fights, beating nobodies. But look, we both wanted to step up and prove that we're the best in the country, and Joe believes that, and I believe that.
I've been 2.5 years as a pro now. Like, people hear professional athlete and oh yeah, glitz and glamour, but it's the complete opposite of that. I wouldn't have stuck at it for 2.5 years if I didn't know. Now, like I said, I've had to right after my 5th fight, yeah. No, after my 6th fight, after my 7th fight. I'm saying after this one, right. I know that once I do break it, the big fight comes, you take your opportunity. That's your opportunity then to catapult yourself onto the big time then.
We'll start with Joe. It will be your home crowd. This is your city. What other edges do you feel you hold over Gary at this stage?
I've put on a great camp and as fit as it can be. Also, I think
a lot stronger than Gareth.
Gary, agreed. Is he the stronger man? Do you feel you have to box him, or is that wide of the mark? Because you're both very tall and rangy, and we've seen you knock people out as well.
I think I've seen a couple of interviews that Joe's done. I think he thinks we're entering a strongman competition on Saturday night, but
Is punching power? I mean, you've got an impressive knockout percentage. People are talking about that in the gyms as well. I know. Is that how you're going to approach this fight? Just thinking, I'm stronger than him. I'm coming straight for him.
We'll see that on Saturday.
Any message direct for Gary before I pass it over?
That's it.
Nice and simple.
It's not the first 2 or 3, everything just happens to
he wants to fight, doesn't he? You can tell, like, he wants to fight.
this mythical power, like.
Do good? Well, the plan is to go out and be relaxed, work off the jab in the first 3 rounds, not let Joe get close, and take the fight from there. Then start frustrating him. He'll be jumping in, missing shots, getting popped when he misses, and that's the plan for the first 3 rounds. After that, he'll start getting frustrated, and I can start taking it to him a little bit more, start going closer, and that's for another 3 rounds. And then I think he'll start tiring come 6-7 rounds, and we can really ramp up the pace, then put it on him, and hopefully go for a late stoppage. Round 8 is in my head. I think 7-8. If it goes any more than round 8, I think he's in front of his home crowd. He is a tough operator.
And unbeaten now in 10 as a pro with 7 stoppages along the way.
When I turned pro, my dream was to become Irish champion and European champion, then world champion, do the traditional route. So it was a bit frustrating last year. I didn't think it was going to come off. And then thankfully Joe stepped up and called me out. So yeah. Last weight check here, hopefully. Weight tomorrow is 135 pounds, so it's have to be in the morning. So I'm going to jump on and see where I am after that session. Half a pound. I'll do that in my sleep tonight. Happy the weight's right. I get to eat before bed, so I can relax now.
What have you got? They've all got new glasses, right? She's making some money. Fuck, he's not.
It's 50, you have to have them copied at 56.1.
Okay, then some, Nick?
Yeah, man, Christ almighty.
All right. Yeah. Come on, Gary. What did you make?
61.7 there. 61.2 I have to make. I lose 0.2 or 3 just walking around doing nothing. I think mindset is a big thing, and belief. When I'm fit and I'm strong and everything is 100% in camp. Losing is never thought of, or never. I don't feel like I can lose. I feel like I'm a different person when I switch it on and go into the change rooms and all the work is done. It's like no one can beat me. Yeah, well, there was never anything else with me. Like, it was always going to be boxing. I grew up in the States. There was about 20 of us all the same age. We all hung around together on the road. I used to be always fighting. My man was getting knocks on the door all the time. And I've a brother 2 years older than me, and I used to always beat him up. There was two kids in the estate that boxed. She kind of brought him down with them to toughen him up a bit. I pestered her until she told me where he was, and then she kept going, no, I was 6, and she kept going, no, they don't take people until they're 8, you're too young. Dean's only the right age now, that's why he's down there.
And I said, take me down, take me down. She goes, right, I'll bring you down to Paul and he'll tell you himself that you're too young. So then she brought me down to Paul, and Paul looked at me and was like, go on, we'll take him. But that's how I got into it, yeah. Beating my brother up, basically. Still do that now. If I win the titles I want to win, make the money I want to make, I want to be financially comfortable, pay for my house and set up life for my future kids. So that's basically it, yeah.
You'd make a documentary about the weight cut alone.
Yeah.
See the water load and the...
So interesting. Well, not you doing it, like, but
No.
someone else that actually struggles, like. Well, here's breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast again.
He seems to believe so. He seems to be banking on his power a lot, so he obviously wants to get involved in a war. He said there, it won't all be boxing. We will go to war at stages, and I believe I'll come out on top of them exchanges too. So I don't believe there's a way in which we fight that he can be better than me or he can beat me.
Fitzpatrick. 9-8-2. Cully! Cully! 9-9-2.
Overweight and everything.
He weighed in a pound under or something. I think I was 2 ounces over, and his manager started giving out a bit, so I just took off my boxers. I was bang on them.
Cycles on, 9 stone 9.
He's wound up like, isn't he? He wants to... I hope you're ready for this, he said. And I said, what round did you say you're going to knock me out in? And he said, I'll hit you now. And I said, go on ahead and do it then.
Let's go, Gary!
I think he's focusing a lot on how strong he is and how much more power he's going to have. Which I don't know may be the case. It's just about dealing with them emotions and not bringing them into the ring with you.
It'll be a long day, doesn't it, Danielle? I relaxed a bit during the day. I was a bit very nervous this morning. Use the jab in the first round. Just win the first round. Don't get hit. He's going to come out like a bull. He's never been beaten like as your mates now. Where's this power you're talking about?
Gary, his jab's lazy. His jab's lazy. Or backhand over his jab. Boom, all the time. He's short. Boom, all the time. When he's short, he's much shorter. Boom, all the time. Meet him all the time with that. When he jabs, meet him with that backhand over the top, right? And then carry on after that, all right?
I'm just looking at Gary Cully's glove book.
He's not happy at all, is he? Like, so he's gonna go in like that tonight as well. He'll go in tensed up, swinging. I'll just relax. He won't get the shots off. He's never been in that venue.
And where better to kickstart 2020 than in Belfast at the famous Ulster Halt.
I've put him on a fucking pedestal, so...
I've seen what's going to happen in this fight 100 times before it's happened. I've been in the changing rooms. I know how I'm going to feel getting the gloves on, getting the Vaseline on my face. I have that smell of Vaseline already, so.
His ring up.
That backhand over the top is going to destroy him. You're going to take away his jab with that, okay? Okay, Gary? Stand tall and show that backhand over the top. You take away his jab all the time. Then he won't be able to jab on you, okay?
Joe Fitzpatrick!
He was fired up, encouraged by a few local pals yesterday at the weigh-in. Just adding a little bit of further spice to what is already an intriguing encounter.
And now making his way to the ring, Gary Cully!
I think, when you got two guys unbeaten, both under 10 fights, then, taking that risk at this early stage in the career says a lot about not only their ability, but their confidence in their own ability. And I think, the loser can still come again, but the winner moves on very, very quickly. And I think, with that domestic sort of rivalry here as well, and the heated exchanges at the weigh-in and the press conferences, I think there's going to be some fireworks.
He is going to land a shot, I'm sure, but when he lands a shot and I look back at him and smile, then that's his game plan going out the window. He knows he's not as skillful, he knows he's not as good, so he needs to rely on that power, doesn't he? If it's there at all.
Cully against Fitzpatrick, it got a bit heated, head-to-head literally at the weigh-in yesterday.
We are scheduled for 10 rounds for the vacant BY Irish lightweight title.
Nervous as fuck, Gary. It's as nervous as fuck, right? Me with that backhand all the time.
The build-up and the hype and stuff gets you, but when you break it down and it's just me and him in there, like it's...
Keep your strength clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and whatever I say, you must obey, okay, Joe? Gary, touch you.
There's no way he can win it.
All right, Gary. Let's go, mate, all right? Let's show what you can do. We're here for this, mate. This is your time now, right?
Yeah, Matt's had a difficult year. We haven't spoken about that on this either. Yeah, so and the whole injury being out for 6 months, that was 2 weeks before she got diagnosed, so
Yeah, and he's got all his family with him here as well. Cully, his brother Dean, I think his granddad Tom's here, Danielle, his girlfriend, his mum Lorraine, all have come to support him tonight.
when I'm in the ring, and I always say when I feel like I know myself that I relax in the ring, but when I do relax, it's the best thing I've ever done in my life. Like, having big lights down onto one square and everybody around, all your friends, all your family, nothing can compare to the feeling of it.
What an atmosphere we've got here, no surprise. Cully Fitzpatrick for the Irish lightweight title.
I'm not as nervous anymore. I was this morning. Like, I have this feeling of me stopping him early, celebrating, and
Round one. Yeah, he said he's trying to push Cully back here. Just got to make sure he doesn't walk on anything silly here, Fitzpatrick. I think it's the right idea to put Cully under pressure.
Go, Gary. Gary, go.
Nice there from Cully though on the move. Nice little flicking hook.
Jab, Gary, very good. Come back with your right hook. Come back with the right hook. Back out right hook, very good. Back out right hook all the time. Very good. Back out with the left hook, very good. That's keeping it. That's giving it distance.
The body's working, Gary.
Very good.
What a punch! What a start! Fitzpatrick, his legs betraying him. Back up pretty early.
Too early.
I'll shake his hand and wish him well after, but he's getting smashed tonight.
Still 2 minutes to go.
Relax, Gary, relax.
Doing the right thing there. Fitzpatrick's trying to hold on.
Cully looking neater. Another shot gets through. The referee is a good look. Oh, huge shot. Inside over.
Well done, Gary. 1 round. I told you when you beat him, Gary. I told you when you beat him.
Your mum Lorraine, your brother Dean, Danielle, they're all here. Give us an idea what this means to you and to them.
Yeah, massive amount. We had a tough year last year. There's myself, my brother and my little sister, she's 9, and my mother at home. My mum was battling breast cancer last year, so thankfully she came through that at the end of this year. We got a fresh start this year, and this is the perfect start to it for us.
Declaring your winner, and new BUI Irish lightweight champion.
Gary's going to go all the way to the top. I've said it from the first day I seen him boxing. There's nothing he doesn't have. 6'3", lightweight, southpaw, a nightmare for anybody to box against. All the way to the top.
Jesus Christ. That was fucking mad, wasn't it? That was mad.
What do you need to do to become a future world champion?
Keep doing what I'm doing, I think. Keep the head down. A lot of people will pretend you're a friend and they want you to come out this party, come out, have a drink. I actually go around, when I'm on a night out now sometimes, I'll buy a bottle at the start of the night and carry it around in my hand all night, because if I don't, people will say, oh, you're not drinking, oh, let me buy you a drink, So I just carry it around and let people think I am drinking, just carry a full bottle around. Oh, I have a drink here. But if you tell them you're drinking a Red Bull, they won't buy you a Red Bull, but they'll buy you a beer, like. But it's just not getting sucked into that normal life, and
What a night for Gary Cully. In all his wildest dreams, you last night, your head on the pillow, but of all the scenarios, I don't know if that was running through his head.
So just keep going the way I'm doing, keep my head down, and I know what I want to do.